I could have everybody's attention. It's 7 o'clock and we're going to get started. We're going to kind of deviate from what we first thought we were going to do because of the heat. If you want, there's seating in the gazebo. If you want to go over to the gazebo, we can kind of sit down in and around the gazebo where you're in kind of some shade. And then what we're going to do is the people who are going to talk about their stones and the people who are buried there will talk. There are flags. There's white flags that we can take you if you want to see where those people are buried. If you have any questions, then we'll kind of do that. But because of the heat, and we've got way on that corner of the cemetery we're talking about, and way on that corner of the cemetery. So we're not walking as much. So if anybody, if you'd like to, would you rather stand kind of here, or there's plenty of seating in the gazebo if we'd like to go around the gazebo, either way. I just want to make sure everybody can hear when we get, and then we'll kind of all have a few things and then we'll get started. Okay, I'll kind of get started so that we're not standing out here in the heat for too terribly long. My name is Cindy Tischhauser. I am a member of the Vaughn County Historical Society. Our president is Kerry Holman. He could not be here tonight. He unexpectedly had some friends come in from Nashville. I'm assuming Nashville, Tennessee, since it was a priority that he met with them tonight and not Nashville, Illinois. But I'd like to thank you all for coming.
Are there any more of those little brochures? Oh, thank you.
Oh, and someone may have a brochure because that's printed upside down inside. If you do, I think I gave that out accidentally. If you do, I will switch with you. But I like to, as I said, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. This is our second year in a row that we have done the cemetery tours, and we're going to continue doing them every year. I don't know if you're familiar with Wreaths Across America, but one of the things with Wreaths Across America is, and this has always been something that's kind of touched me, is that it says that everybody dies twice. The first time is when they take their last breath. The second time is when their name is said for the last time. So I think it's really important that we honor our deceased that are out here, because honestly, you know, we are standing on their shoulders as we build our communities and everything. So I think it's very important that we do these and we honor, and unfortunately, as big as this cemetery is, we can only do so many people. But we're going to continue doing them throughout Vaughn County. So I'd like, we're in the program, you're going to notice that it says this cemetery is actually owned by the city. So the city board is who owns the cemetery. And I don't know if she actually was able to come. I talked to the president. She was going to be out of town. She thought she might be back. I'm guessing she's not here. She might have said something. She had someone else that thought might talk, but he is also on vacation. So unfortunately, we don't have anyone from the city board, but we do have Vicki Kirchie here. Over here from that is the village clerk. If you would like to give a donation to the cemetery, because I'm a member, I'm on the board for the Mount Auburn Cemetery, and we spend thousands of dollars each year on mowing just to make it look nice, and I know you guys do too. I mean, the upkeep and the maintenance is astronomical. Most people don't understand. And there's a lot to the monies that come in and how they're distributed and how they can be spent. So any donations, if you'd like to see Vicki, would you raise your hand, please? So Vicki's over here. Any donations, if you'd like to give to her, she will make sure that they get where they need to be. So what we're going to do is, instead of, because it is so hot, and like I said, we're from that end to that end with people we're talking about, we're going to stand in here, talk. If you want to go to where they're buried, there's flags, or when we're done, if you'd like to walk about. Dan over here is somewhat familiar with the cemetery and maybe can help a little bit if you're finding some people that you want to know exactly where they're buried at. We'll help you as best we can.